In this video, I'd like to show you how you can use Google Calendar in order to make your Google Meet bookings. So when you're in Google, you can click on the 9-dot waffle and you can get to Calendar, and it'll pop up like the month. And I usually like to have Calendar so that it shows in the month view rather than day or week view. So let's just go to a day. And when you double click, you have the option to add a title, and you can make this, rather than all day, you can uncheck that so that you can specify what times you want it to be and make sure you're in whatever time zone that you are in. We're in Pacific time zone, so we'll just leave it at that. And then you can hit the Add Google Meet. This is pretty critical. And you'll give the option for the students to connect with you via the code as it gets sent. And then down here, you have the option to add notification. Notification will make a little bing for a mobile device. You can also add the notification of an email. So an email will send a reminder 10 minutes before. On the original creation of the booking, an email will get sent out, but these are just reminders, and you can set it so that it's so many number of minutes or hours prior to the call. You can also set it to one of your Google Calendars if you wish. You also have the option to add attachments from either your Drive or upload it from your computer. So if there are any documents that you want students to refer to, and those attachments will also be seen in the Google Meet session, that they can be opened at that time. To make this like an email or add tasks, you can write some comments and make it an email in there. In the Add Guest, this is your opportunity to be able to add students to your call, and you can add students of the sd28.org domain. You can also invite parents as well. It doesn't need to be sd28.org. However, when you're in the call, if the people who are coming into the session do not have sd28.org accounts, they will need to be admitted. So you'll have to be aware of that. Down in guest permissions, this is quite important. You probably want to leave a guest list unchecked in the case that you're inviting parents or students, just so that they're not seeing everybody else of the list. So when that email goes out, it will be like blank carbon copy. Nobody else sees who you've invited. You also have the option to uncheck inviting others. So depending on the situation, you may want to check that or leave it unchecked. And when you save, that's when the booking will be available for students to look at in Gmail or in on the Google Calendar. Also, just before I save it, you have the option to, rather than not repeating it, if you want this same booking to be available certain days of the week, then you can customize it so every whichever day of the week you want this to happen, and you can repeat it so many times, and then it's going to finish whenever you specify that. So that should help you make things a little bit easier going forward, and then you don't have to recreate the booking every single time. So when I save that, you have the option to send the invitation out, and then you will see that the booking is all there. And when you want to connect with the Google Meet, all you need to do is go back to Calendar and click on this Join with Google Meet, and that will take you right to the landing page for Google Meet where you can start the call. And for students, they will also see that. So they can go to Calendar and open up that meet, or they can go to a new tab to the 9 Dot Waffle and to Gmail, where they'll be able to get the invitation from Gmail. So they'll just need to make note of the time of the Google Meet. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. And until next time, have a great day.